Hey, welcome to Physical Embodiment Studio. I'm Courtney Sprawls, a certified personal trainer. Today I'm guiding you through a strength flow. The whole intention of this movement practice is to get your mind connected to your body, get you feeling really familiar with the contraction and expansion of your muscles, get connected to your deep diaphragmatic breathing, and to know your limits. If you're moving through too many repetitions, you feel like you need a rest, please do. I'm not going to be counting reps. I'm purely basing this off of what feels good for my body, and I ask you to do the same. The only equipment I'm going to use today is one set of dumbbells. Mine are 5 pounds. You can use whatever variation of weights you'd like. 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, whatever weight feels good for you, or you can go completely body weight. If you'd like a towel or a water bottle, go ahead and grab that now. And we'll start with some familiarity of your breath. So just see where your breath is right now. Go ahead and rest your arms down by your side or bring them to your belly or your heart. And notice the quality of your breath. Start to take a little deeper inhale. Just as long on your exhale. Stay for 2 more rounds of breath. One more. All right, we're moving through 7 exercises today, starting with a push-up to downward facing dog. Ground your hands onto the floor, send your feet back. You can either do your push-up on your knees or on your toes. Shift forward so your hands are in line with your chest. Inhale, lower down, squeeze in between the shoulder blades. Exhale, push the ground away, start to send your hips up, then bend your knees so you're lengthening through your spine. Inhale, shift forward. In, lower down, squeezing in the shoulder blades. Exhale, push the ground away, send your hips up. Bending through the knees, pushing into the ground. Continue to move that way, shifting forward, lowering down. Feel the squeeze in between the shoulder blades. Exhale, push the ground away. Send the hips high, lengthen through the spine. Forward, squeeze in the back. Feel the energy moving through the chest. Send the hips up, feel the length of the hamstrings, and shift forward again. See where you're feeling this. Ideally connecting the pecs, the back, and now the nice stretch in the hamstrings. Shifting forward, big squeeze in the back, shoulders stay low, push the ground away, move nice and fluid into that downward facing dog. 2 more. Shift, lower, push, and lift the hips. Finish that downward facing dog. Slowly lower your knees down to the floor. Roll onto your back. Grab a hold of those weights and we'll move into a chest press. Take a moment to rest on the floor. Settle your hips down. Feel your feet connected to the earth. Take a deep breath in. Roll your shoulder blades down away from your ears. Pull your navel in towards your spine. Begin to breathe out as you lift the weights up towards the sky. Inhale, lower down, feel the elbows connect to the earth. Exhale, push the ground away, pushing into the weights towards the sky. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Feel your chest begin to activate. Slightly turn your pinkies in so you're activating even more through the chest by externally rotating your shoulders. Feel your chest rising and falling with your breath. Feel the energy start to heat up in your chest as we work those muscles with intention. We're starting to create some energy around the heart center so we can use this strength training to build up chi, life force energy through the region of the heart. Stay for 1 more intentional breath, inhaling down. Exhale, push, and gently lower the weights down to the side. We're moving into the back body. going around the region of the heart on the other side. So begin to find your way in all fours position, grounding the weight on the floor beneath your shoulders. From here, bring your left elbow up and in towards your rib cage, shifting your shoulder blade down away from your ear. Exhale, drop that weight down to the floor. Switch hands, lift the elbow up, pull the elbow towards the hip, and lower down with control. Begin to feel the connection into your lats, your angel wings, the side of your back. Lifting and lowering that weight, and when you return those weights to the floor, soften your elbows. Try to avoid hyperextending through the joints. Energetically pulling the elbow towards the hip, 90 degrees with that elbow, and lowering back down with control. Inhaling to lower, exhale to lift. Feel that engagement in the middle of your back and the side of your back, creating that heat around the heart chakra. Pulling the navel up and in, still continuing to breathe with mindfulness and core engagement. One more on each side. Give yourself a moment of pause. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Begin to bring your body into standing. Ground your feet on the earth. Feel the connection of both feet evenly on the earth. Softening through the knees, leveling out through the hips, and then rolling the shoulders down your back. Bring your weights in line with your shoulders, tucking the elbows slightly under. So from the side, you're slightly tucking them under like a W with your arms. We'll go into shoulder press directly up towards the sky with the weights, and then inhale, lower down. Exhale, push. Using this time to connect to your shoulders. You got them warmed up in the prior movements. Now we're focusing on the middle of your delts. Keeping them low away from your ears, keeping your heart proud. Feeling the heat build through the shoulders. As we stand here, you're connecting your feet into the earth. You're feeling rooted, you're feeling grounded. You're softening through the knees to encourage flow through the legs. And you're stable through your hips, slightly tucking your pelvis under so it's directly under your rib cage. I'm feeling that nice heat building, so let's do 2 more, working with your breath. And lower the weights down by your side. Give yourself a moment of pause. There's a lot of heat and circulation moving through the chest, through the shoulders. Now we're hitting the biceps, curling the weight up and in towards your shoulders. Inhale, lower down with control. We're still mindful of what our feet, our knees, and our hips are doing as we stand. And we're starting to feel the blood flow through the arms into the biceps, keeping the grip light and feeling the contraction of the muscle of your arm as you lift the weights, and letting them relax as you lower. Big breath out to curl in. Big breath in to lower down. Reconnect to your breath. If you're in the privacy of your own home, I encourage you to breathe even louder. The breath is really helping facilitate that contraction of the muscle. It's calming down the nervous system. It's massaging the vagus nerve. Two more. Settle your arms down. Feel the weight of your arms as they rest. We've worked the front of the arm. Now we're going to work the back of the arm and tricep kickbacks. Ground your feet, hip distance, soften your knees. Hinge from your hips, keeping your spine long. Lift your elbows up in line with your rib cage. Roll your shoulders back. Begin to press the weights back towards your hips. Bend the elbows to 90. Exhale, push. Inhale, bring them in. You're feeling the back of your arms light up, getting those triceps firing. If this weight feels too challenging, drop the weight completely and just focus on the contraction of the muscle through your mind. It's okay to change up the rhythm of your breath. You're going intuitively through these movements. 2 more. Really big squeeze on this last one. And rest. Put the weights off to the side. We're moving into our final movement. Really lack of movement. You're holding a plank. So drop down to the floor. I prefer to do this on my forearms. If you'd like to do this on your hands, you can. Send your feet back. Shoulders are over your elbows. Breathing deep. Shoulders stay low, away from your ears. Gripping into the floor evenly with both arms. Pull your navel up and in while continuing to breathe deep. Feel the knitting in of your rib cage, engagement through everything between your shoulders and your hips. Active through the glutes, really pushing into the floor with your feet and your hands. Feel your heart rise towards the sky. Keep breathing deep. You're almost to the end. We're building a full body heat here. Stay for 3 more big breaths. You might feel that shaking. We are livening up the body. Almost there. 1 more inhale. Full exhale. Settle your knees down. Find child's pose. Send your hips back. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Breathe. Crawl your hands in towards your body. Let's take a few gentle stretches. This was a very upper body focused movement practice. We'll reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms, open heart. Gaze softly up. Inhale, reach towards the sky, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower your arms all the way down. Reach with your right hand towards the floor. Bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Reach your left fingers towards the floor, right ear to right shoulder now, feeling the length in the neck, lateral flexion of the neck. Place your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders down away from your ears, soft gaze up without kinking your neck. Take a deep breath in, full breath out. 1 more deep breath. Thank you for making the time to move with intention today. I hope you enjoyed your practice. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'm Courtney Sprouls. This is Physical Embodiment Studio, and I'll see you next time.